Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be breeding some bees relatively fast. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so what you see before you is some bee magic that is about to take place. So I was recommended that I should make these three specific machines, and believe me, the advanced Mutatron took the longest. This guy is a beast to actually create. So let's take a look at the Gendustry. I've been spending a lot of time in this side menu here, making a lot of these parts you see here. Like, these parts are not cheap, and they just require a lot of stuff to craft them. If we had a crafting table that was better than what we have now, it'd be a lot easier to make this stuff. So I just made the bare minimum that I needed for right now. But the advanced Mutatron is a pretty expensive machine. It requires a lot of bronze, so I had to make a bunch of that. It requires a lot of diamond. And yeah, just a bunch of bronze, pretty much. You got your mutagen tank, all that good stuff. So I don't know too much about this, but I do remember that I need to have redstone going in here. That I do remember, because I did play a mod pack called Be Happy. I was streaming it, and it covered these mods. So once I started messing with the stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that I needed genetic labware in here. And then I can mutate bees and stuff. So yeah, I've had this going for a little while with my redstone, trying to get it going. And then right here, I have this set up. And I was told I needed a light upgrade. I need some lifespan upgrades and an automation upgrade. And that will make my life a lot easier. And then also a hell emulation upgrade. And that is, I know what this is for. This is so that way it'll show that this is basically the nether to any bee. So we don't have to worry about that. And as long as we keep flowers and rocks or whatever we need, or cobblestone or whatever we need for our bees there, we should be good. And we should be able to breed these. And the advanced Mutatron is really nice because it actually gives us the mutations we need. And we should be able to do that fairly quick. Now, I do want to take a look at the thing that we were actually after. So let's take a look at this. So the bee jar is the thing that we need to get. And we need this unusual pollen. And apparently you get this from the supernatural princess. Well, how do we get the supernatural princess? Well, it's a long rabbit hole that goes all the way down. So for one thing, we need a charmed princess. So let's just start here. And apparently the charmed princess comes from a cultivated princess and mixed with an eldritch drone. Okay, so that's nothing I need to worry about. We'll go back to the cultivated. And how do we get the cultivated? Well, we need a common. Well, how do we get a common? That's, how do we get a common drone? Well, we can mix our common, we can mix a forest and a meadows together in any combination. And it also shows that the modest drones, all of those things combine together to do this. So we're probably just going to go with the forest and meadows drone. So let's grab one. We need a forest, right? I'll take, well, we have the queen in there, so we'll just get a drone. And we'll run in here and see if we have a forest queen. Or not a queen, princess. Pretty sure we probably do. Here's a forest princess. It's a noble stock. I don't want that. I want my pristine if I can find one. This one's pristine. And we should be able to breed those together to get common. Is what I'm hoping. So if I put these two in here, I get to select that I want a common queen. And then it's going to breed. It's going to take a little bit of mutagen. And it's going to breed this thing. So we get a common queen, and we can throw that in here. And now this thing is saying energy required, temperature. Okay, everything's good. Because we have all of that stuff in here. And this guy should work. I think we can put speed upgrades in here if we wanted to. I don't know how long that would actually take. But once this thing breaks down, which it should, right? It does have a lifespan thing on it. Energy consumption. I take the lifespan, yeah. Can't remember the lifespan, yeah, negative 33%. It makes it shorter. Yeah, I remember now. So it should bust these apart faster. I'll actually take the automation out of there for right now, because I don't want it to automate. And then we need to go back and just basically look at this again. So we got to go back through the rabbit hole again. Because, I mean, if I knew my bees better, it would be a lot better. So I wouldn't have to worry about this as much. But we're trying to get the cultivated queen now, and that would require a common princess and a forest drone or meadows drone. We can grab a forest drone. We have one in here. There we go. And as soon as this is done, breaking itself down, which we've already gotten a cone, which is really nice. Also with this industrial apiary, you can actually increase the amount of stuff in here. So the stuff it outputs, there's like upgrades, all kinds of upgrades for that. Let me take a look here. There we go. Just want to make sure I was on that page. But yeah, I'm going to need, what, quite a few of those, I think, for the quest. Can't remember. It's for the chickens, and I really want to get this chickens I want to get this chickens done. So 8. Yeah, we're gonna need 8 of them. Because chickens is really gonna take a long time too. I don't know if this has the roost mod. I'm sure everything will unlock once we get there. Ah, here we go. So here's our common princess. I'm not too concerned about all of this other stuff for right now. I just want these two to be able to mix together. So there we go. They're cultivated. And I can keep doing this. And this makes it so much easier. My life just became so easy compared to doing it this way. This way is really difficult. This is a 100% chance, you know, with a slight chance of it might break. Like you might lose your stuff. But we have a whole drawer full of them. So this is really nice. Alright, so now we can take that. And what does the cultivated make? So the cultivated, and we need an eldritch drone. And to get that, we need a cultivated drone with a mystical princess, a sorceress princess, or an unusual princess, and a tuned princess. These all say they come from loot bags. That's what I'm kind of confused with. The only bees that I think I've gotten out of loot bags, none of these. It's just these steadfast bees and drones. So let me look. Take a look again. Okay, so we need to breed this to make the charmed. We need a cultivated with an eldritch drone. Let's just check. Do we have eldritch in here? Is that something that's in here? This only works on your inventory. I don't know. That's something that... Okay, we have wintry, water, marshy, mystical? Was mystical one of them? I think it was. I'm almost positive that was one of them. So let's take a look here. Cultivated mystical princess. Yeah, we can do it with a mystical. So if we have that, I'm sure we have mystical princesses, so we just need to mix that with one of the drones. So we have a mystical princess in here somewhere. It looks like this blue color. We have mystical drones. Mystical princess and noble stock. Mystical princess pristine. There we go. That's what we need. And we should be able to mix that with this. So let's actually take... We should have had that guy in there to begin with. Because we're going to need this to be broken down into its drone parts. It's got unknown genome, so I can't actually look and see yet, but... It should go fairly quick. We just have to wait a little bit. Okay, so it completed. Now we have our 2 cultivated drones. And what I can do is mix that with the princess here, and we get an eldritch queen. And then we can put the queen in there and get the drones, so we can combine the drones with the cultivated princess. Perfect. This is working out quite nice. This is... I'm glad I asked you guys to send me some recommendations, because I wouldn't have known really what to do at this point. And this is just as quick as any other mod with it going this way. Look at the little bee particles going out there. But yeah. It does seem like at the beginning it has like a delay, and then it really kicks off And it doesn't have like a bar that goes up steady. It really goes like 25%, 50, 75, and then done. Pretty nice. So, yeah, as you can see, 25, and then it'll shoot up to 50. And it seems like we're getting the duplication of we're getting the 2 drones per, which is good. Which is really good. I just want to check here and kind of see, because we're getting close to having this Charmed Princess. It's literally the next one. We have to do an Eldritch Drone and the Cultivated Princess. Now, on this side, what is this? The Enchanted Drone comes from the Eldritch Princess mixed with a Charmed Drone. Okay, so that's like right now. So as soon as we get this done, that'll be ready to go. Like as soon as this guy is finished, we will have the princess, and we should be able to combine that. Right? Because this guy that we're fixing to make is going to be the Charmed Queen. And we only need... What do we need? Do we need the Charmed Queen, though, for that? We need the Charmed Princess to mutate this guy. Okay. To make this. Okay, to make this, though, which we'll use the Charmed Princess later, to make this drone, we need the Eldritch Princess with a Charmed Drone. Okay, so that should not be too hard. Like, this is almost done. Look at that. There we go. Like, we're at the point where we just have a few bees. Okay, so the next step is to make the Charmed. So we need the Eldritch Drone and the Cultivated Princess. The Cultivated Princess and an Eldritch Drone. And we're making the Charmed. Remember that. We get to choose in this one, which is really cool. We get to choose which one it actually turns into. And now we have a Charmed Queen. And we need to put the Charmed Queen in here and basically wait. Alright, so this guy is done. So we ended up getting 2 of the Charmed Drones. And now I think we can move on to the next one. I actually had to eat some stuff, so I went ahead and got some jerky. Alright, so let's see. Let's go back to the jar. Go back through this again. And back to the bee breeding. So the Charmed. I'm not worried about that one, because we can make that one right now. Like we need the Cultivated Princess and the Eldritch Drone. Right? That is to make, or actually no. We have the Charmed Princess, so we're working on this side. Okay, so we need an Eldritch Princess and this drone. Eldritch Princess and this drone. Right? Eldritch Drone. Enchanted Queen, right? Enchanted Queen Drone. Eldritch. Okay, Eldritch. I'm saying that wrong. Eldritch. And then go back here. Let's just make sure we have the cultivator. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's all we need. This is the last thing we need. And then we'll have the bee that produces this stuff. That's awesome. Like we are to that point. Oh man. I'm like so ready to be done with bees. Like I don't know what it is about bees. Like this makes it easy. This is not easy to me. This is just time consuming and just completely, oh man, it just takes so much time. And I don't have that time. I really don't. I'm surprised I even chose to do the grindy pack. Normally I don't, just because I just don't have that time to commit to it. But this time I had a little bit more time, so I was able to make, build stuff like that and try to make things look nicer. For you guys. But yeah, with college and everything going on right now, it's a lot harder for me to do these grindy sort of things when I could just hop in, make some good content over some other mod, and not have to wait. Yeah, but this is so much better. Thank you, Gendustry. Thank you so much. Because this has made my life so much faster. But man, yeah, this is going pretty good. I wonder how this is doing. Is this still producing? I think I'm out of wood. Yeah, I'm running out of wood. That's okay. I think we have more than enough that we're never going to need any more. I don't think so. I really don't think we're going to need any more creosote oil anytime soon. So, ooh, we already got one of these guys, Unworldly Combs. What does this do? What does this give? It gives us magical wax. I think that's something that we needed. So I'm going to put this in the centrifuge and see We should hopefully get at least one. There's a chance of us just getting normal beeswax versus that, but unworldly combs is something that I might actually want. Ah, there it is. I'll take all of those. There we go. I can't put that back in there, unfortunately. I really do want it in there, but oh well. We'll throw that in our inventory somewhere. Okay. How's this looking? Oh man, it's done. It's done. We are fixing to have this guy. Charmed Princess and a drone. Do we use our Charmed Princess? I think we did. So we have to make another Charmed Princess? Is that basically what I messed up on? I need another cultivated. I have Elder's Drone. Right? Yeah, I use my Charmed. I have Charmed Drones. No Princess. Cultivated. What was the cultivated again? I think that's the only thing that we need. As soon as we get this cultivated, we're done. Cultivated is a common. And a common is one of these. Which I might actually have one in here. I'll just grab one. Common. Let's look. Do we have any Meadows Princess and Noble stock? It's not what I'm wanting. It's pristine stock. And I combine that with a forest drone, and that will get us a common. So, forest drone, Meadows Princess, common pristine stock. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do this until I get the other one, and we should be good to go. Dun dun dun! We got everything we need to make this last bee. So that didn't take me very long at all to actually get the rest of it. So let's go ahead and make this thing. So yeah, I just spent my time actually collecting some more redstone because I'm going to need more of that if I want to do further bee manipulation later on. Take a look back at the bee. There it is, bee jar. Okay. So, the Charmed Princess with the enhanced drone. Okay, one enhanced drone it is, and a Charmed Princess. And we get a supernatural queen. That seems pretty awesome. It looks like it uses a little, like, what, 800 millibuckets? I don't know, but we have this, we have this bee now. So now is when I want to put the automation in there. And what this is going to do, it'll automatically pull the drones back over here and everything. It basically does everything these pipes do, except for I don't need pipes. It just does it automatically in here. And basically I'm going to just get the result in here, which this bee produces 8% chance of producing this unusual pollen and 25% chance of producing the otherworldly comb. So I just have to let it do its thing. It should not die. It is a pristine stock. So we do have a lifespan upgrade. So that basically reduces its lifespan, making it produce stuff faster. In other words, there are efficiency upgrades and stuff like that that you can do, but I'm not really worried about it. We have a bunch of power and things like that. I just need to figure out where to put these bees, because these are actually good bees. You actually get some. Let me get a chest. I'll just grab a golden chest. Why not? Throw that in there. There we go. I actually need to grab this because we're fixing to make some more redstone. And that's about it. Today is a little bit of a shorter episode, but very informative. At least it was for me. I learned a lot today. I don't know about you guys, but I really did. Believe me or not, I did learn a lot. There is going to be probably more bees, I'm assuming, later on down the line, more than just this. I'm almost positive that's going to be the case. I kind of want to see what happens so you guys can see the automation here, what this thing does. As soon as it happens. It should happen here in just a second. Yeah, it looks like over time, like each time it does this, I should at least get one unusual pollen. So it needs to go through 8 processes. And as you can see, there it went. And it worked. And it's already back. And then we have one of these drones left over. And these drones, what do they do? They can be used to make the Watery Queen, Ethereal Queen, Earthian Queen, and Fiery Queen. So like these are like, I don't know what these guys do. What do these produce? Occult combs. So just more magical wax. This magic wax is used for like everlasting durability. And I was looking to see what that actually does. And like you add this to your magic frames. I guess this is if you were using these. That's probably what those are for. I know that's what the frames are for, because you put the frames in these slots. And that's what it does. But I don't know. I find this is going to be a lot better. This is the industrial apiary. It goes pretty fast and it produces quite a bit. So I'm going to be using that for right now, unless something else pops up. I was wondering why. I don't know why my trees. I haven't gotten any butterflies or anything like that from forestry. So my trees aren't breeding. Like I should. If I have two different types of trees, they should breed, but I wasn't getting that. And I don't have any goggles to see if any leaves have mutated, but they should. And I'm pretty sure if you breed oak and oak together, you should still get some mutations. But I'm not seeing that, so maybe there's something I'm doing wrong with the trees. I did try it before over there to see if I could get trees to breed, but it just wasn't happening for me. Maybe I need to try something different. Maybe get them closer. I don't really know. I'll think about it. I'll figure it out. But flower breeding is another thing that I didn't know too much about, so I didn't know if there was a machine that actually let you do that as well. Yeah, this is pretty nice. So yeah, I'm just basically going to wait. It looks like it just finished again. It doesn't look like the unusual pollen is something that you get every single time, but we will get it here soon with us doing some other stuff in here. But yeah, it should work out. It should work out for us. But basically, bees are out of the way for right now, so I don't have to worry about it. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. You know the drill. Also, check the link down below to hop on the Discord so you guys can join the conversation. We are having so much fun talking about different things, different topics over there. So if you want to talk about anything modded Minecraft or just life in general, we do that. We talk about that stuff over there and have a pretty good time. And yeah, that's a great place to be informed. So yeah, also I have a Patreon server. If you guys want to check that out, I have links down in the description for the Patreon. There's a few perks and stuff that you can get from that. But anyways, if that's something you're interested in, I highly recommend checking that out as well. And you know how we end the video. As always, thanks for watching.